Six of Cups is coming up for your root chakra. You want stability, you want grounding. I feel like you might be in survival mode right now. You want earthly stability. You want support. I feel like maybe you're not getting all the support that you need and deserve, and you're getting a little bit tired of fighting on your own. We have the Two of Wands. You have been putting in a lot of work and you want to see results. I'm feeling like a Knight of Swords energy where you want to rush in and get things resolved. There are a lot of options. There are a lot of ways that this could turn out, but you are expecting success and you are expecting the results that you have worked for. You've made choices and plans and done actions to help you to be successful. And so I feel like in your sacral, you're not really like experiencing a lot of pleasure and enjoyment. And again, this is a current or future energy here. So this is a reading for either the current or future. So I want you to just think about what resonates now and what's coming down the line. Now these did pop out and we do have a lot here. So let's go one by one. The Strength is coming up for your solar plexus. So strength in your solar plexus is very good to have. You do have confidence and personal power. You're in your hero, shiro energy. Although I get a sense that you're getting a bit tired, you are still a strong individual and you are going to be triumphant no matter what. You have a positive mindset. And next we have the Page of Cups. This is coming up in your heart space. So you want to feel connection and compassion. I do want you to be careful with maybe issues having to do with your hands, arms, heart, lungs, chest, anything with your like circulatory system. I'm just sensing that some of that might need attention. For the Page of Cups coming up in your heart space, there's something at the beginning stages emotionally. My intuition is telling me there's some anxiety here. And so that is the reason for why you want to get into that Knight of Swords energy. I'm sensing that you're in a fight or flight stage, or in a fight or flight moment where you want to rush in like the Knight of Swords, but also those emotions that you're experiencing with the Page of Cups in your heart are a bit new. And so there's some sort of challenge to your survival here. There's some sort of obstacle or challenge to your stability. And yes, you want to get into the King of Swords in your throat. So for your throat chakra, I believe that you're someone who is honest, you speak the truth, you are a change agent, and you make decisions on what's best for you and what you think is best for the kingdom and for the whole, what's best for the greater good. I feel like you are being logical about things. You are listening to your emotions. And you are, at the end of the day, like an honest person. You want to clear things up and you want to get things squared away and handled. Yes, there is something on your mind that is giving you a lot of anxiety with this Nine of Swords. This is coming up in your third eye. Something is going on that's attacking your stability, that's attacking your sense of being a survivor, your sense of you're not feeling supported. There's some sort of external action that's making you feel not supported and you're feeling anxious about it. I do feel like it will get cleared up. It's just maybe a matter of time. Let's pull one more. Oof. Yes, and then the Ten of Pentacles came out on top, and then these two came out, but we're not going to take them. We're going to take the Ten of Pentacles for your crown chakra. Okay, but these two did fall out. If you saw that there, they fell out they fell out downwards, and this one fell out on top like this first. The Page of Wands. Yes, you are ready to travel, take a trip. You're ready to get out of this desert, and you are ready to light the flame and make things happen. Now, there are things that you're willing to work on, and those things that you're willing to work on, you are not a person who, I'm not sensing that you're a person who's got a problem with drive. Like, I don't feel like you struggle with discipline or being lazy or anything like that. But you are a hard worker. I think you've been a hard worker for a long time. And so this threat to your stability here with this Nine of Swords in your third eye, this threat to your stability, is just really off-putting because you are someone who puts in the work. And so that threat that you're experiencing and that anxiety, you have to be strong. And I feel like you're strong enough to get through this battle. And I also am sensing that your heart is getting tired. Your heart is getting tired of the emotions having to deal with the fight. And so this Eight of Pentacles shows me that in the earthly realm, you have been working. The Ten of Pentacles is coming up at your crown. This is great to see, especially after what my intuition was feeling. With the Ten of Pentacles, you want contentment, you want your legacy, you want to leave an inheritance to your heirs. And so this Ten of Pentacles is showing me that I believe the ancestors are working in your favor. And I want you to, in this moment, to call on your ancestors and think about all the struggles that your ancestors went through, and they got through those struggles. And now you're here and your offspring are here and people will be here after you. And so these momentary struggles, this too shall pass. These momentary struggles, mental struggles that you have, this can be mental health issues, addictions, obsessions, anxieties. All of these swords are a lot of battling thoughts. And I feel like your ancestors dealt with that too, and they were able to overcome. And so I want you to pull on the strength of your ancestors. And when you don't feel like you have the strength to persist, remember your ancestors, because they went through a lot of struggle for you, and they are continuing to cheer you on from the sidelines. Keep in mind, this is a collective reading, so I know a lot of us are going through a lot of different hardships right now, but I want to encourage you and remind you that these are momentary struggles, okay? And this came out. Temperance came out. Yeah, you're waiting on results. Temperance came out. So this is very nice. You want harmony. You want balance. You want stability. You are trying to express yourself in a way with your Page of Swords energy. I'm sorry, with your King of Swords energy. Your King of Swords energy, you are wanting to express your desire for stability, your desire for harmony. So I feel like you know that there's a need for temperance, and you, although you feel like being in that Knight of Swords energy, it is important that we do get into that temperance energy. And so this is after all of this and what my intuition was feeling as I was going through the 7-card spread. To get the Temperance card, to me, is very profound, because I felt like an emotional roller coaster as I was going through the reading, and then Temperance came up. This card is a holographic gold foil card. It is waterproof. It's made out of like PVC material. So Temperance is always a good way to go. Temperance is everlasting. And so when in doubt, don't rush in. It's important to listen and to go with the flow in some ways. And so this Temperance, let's see where it wants to land. I'm going to place the Temperance under the 9 of Swords. Temperance wants to land under the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords is not the 10 of Swords, okay? So there can be things that are repaired, but I think you are going to have to take some sort of action. You're going to have to control your emotions and take action. But at this time, I think that staying out of deep emotions is going to be key for you to navigate forward the situation that you're in. Okay, so I encourage you, in order to navigate the situation that you're in, have temperance, be wise, and know that this world is just temporary. Okay, there are resources everywhere. There are lots of options, lots of solutions. Okay, so try not to get stuck. And so I am going to let this temperance land under the 9 of Swords. And I felt compelled to remind you to do the self-care, make sure that you are plugged in and taking care of yourself. A lot of people are going through different struggles right now, financially, relationship struggles, health struggles, just a lot of different struggles that we face in this world. Remember, self-care always, safe journeys, best wishes, and have a wonderful day.